such a nice win to end that homestand there. I just wanted to ask you, how much do you think it benefited your team to have so many home games in a row, being such a young team and a new team?
I don't know. I don't know if that was a benefit. I'm not really sure. Sometimes, young teams can kind of grow and come together more in a hostile road environment. And also, I just, it's just weird. I've never experienced that amount of the same thing every day, kind of monotony, because you just don't get that in the NBA and an NBA schedule. So I wasn't used to that. So I'm not really sure. I'd have to look back and see what we would do on the road. It was definitely interesting, and I thought our guys did a nice job of kind of handling that same thing every day. Usually in a season, you got changes going on, you're traveling. A lot of times they'll spend more time together on the road, getting dinners and stuff like that. And so I can't really answer that question. I don't know.
Was there really much to decipher after yesterday, where you led by as much as 20, just within those last 24 hours?
I just think that's going to happen. It happens all the time in the NBA. Every night there's one of those games where teams get up big and then the team crawls back. These guys are just really talented, and it's hard to maintain leads. It's hard to win with leads. We're not experienced enough yet to do that. I thought today, we got up 12. They battled back, made it a game, and these are good learning experiences for us to be able to close out a game. I mean, we weren't up 20, obviously, but we were up double digits, and we gave it away, and then we were able to finish it off. So, we're just trying to take steps as a team, and I thought today was a step for us.
For Anthony, you said that you wanted him to be super aggressive and then work from the inside out, but he actually just ended up taking a lot of long distance shots. Was that something that you were kind of trying to remind him to just continue to be aggressive?
Yeah, a little bit. That's just kind of how the game it was flowed. He was the trailer, and they weren't guarding him, and you want him to feel confident to be able to knock that shot down. And I didn't get a lot of prep time with him. He didn't practice. He wasn't here yesterday, so it's not like we were able to sit down and kind of go over a game plan. He just showed up and he played. So part of that is familiarity, of kind of knowing how we want to play. But he did a nice job. I thought his back, we knew he had a sore back. That's part of the reason why he didn't play with us yesterday. And I thought Norman hit him in the game, and you could tell it was bothering him.
Although having DeLon here is great, how nice was it to get a look at, an extended look at Shannon, who really contributed in every area today? Yeah,
I thought Shannon was really good. I thought defensively, I thought, his pace was good tonight. He made some good decisions. It was good to see him out there. He's probably, I was thinking in my head, actually, he's probably never come off the bench in his career. He's probably always been a starting guard. That's probably what he's used to. And so him coming off the bench while DeLon's here has probably been a change for him. And then those are things, I have to be aware of as a coach. These guys are, again, he's learning probably how to play off the bench. And today you could tell he looked more comfortable as a starter.
And Caboclo didn't seem to be doing very much on the offensive end today, but still played 35 minutes, and sort of the same fashion in which Suggs struggled the other night, but still played around 35. Is that really just a testament that even if these guys aren't contributing, they're still finding little ways to stay on the court?
Yeah, if you're impacting the game defensively, I don't really care how many shots you miss. We're trying to be a defensive team, a team that holds teams down, and then whatever we get offensively is bonus points, as long as we share it and play the right way. So, Bruno, that length, and when he's engaged and he's playing hard, which I thought he was, it's beneficial for us. It impacts the game, and he did that tonight, even though he wasn't making shots, and that's a good sign for his growth.
So overall, you're happy with the performance from the guys tonight?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, obviously we'll take it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, there's some things we could clean up. So, we still had some lulls, but yeah, we're happy to get a win, and we're happy to not give up a 30-point quarter.
And turnovers,
turnovers were down.
The opponent for the first time, I think.
Yeah, and I thought it was flip-flop from yesterday. We took care of it in the first half with only 3, and then came in the second half with 10. and today it was flip-flop, you know, which is better. I'd rather have less turnovers in the second half. So yes, that's a baby step for us.
And as well, you know, Wood was just a monster on the boards, but you guys were relatively able to keep up in the rebounding totals. Is that something that you know, you can take away as a positive here too, just staying pace with them?
Yeah, I mean, well, one, he's a tough matchup, man. That's a big, long, talented kid, and you could tell he's already put some weight on since Summer League. I remember we played against him. He was with Houston, I think, in Summer League. So he already looks a little bit better, and he's tough to handle. But we've led the D-League, I think, in rebounding. That's been a strength for us, and you know, that's a tribute to everybody, but it's definitely a tribute to Ronald Roberts. It's just he just plays so hard. You cannot, you know, love that kid enough having him on your team. He's a warrior.